The Pacers. For Golden State, they've been playing well. They've won 4 of their last 5, dictating the pace night in and night out. They look to continue their style of play with another win here tonight. Pacers, Warriors, coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now Golden State's starting 5. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Sabonis is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Duarte in at the small forward. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long. And you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business. And guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Pass to Brogdon. Now Sabonis. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Over Curry. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
So how about an athletic play by Curry? There's some contact, but he slips by it and gets it to go.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. No good with the triple. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoffs in their respective conferences.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Can they get it? Duarte. Wiggins with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's blocked. And Warren, here we go. They get it again. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender posted.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
Now here's Wiseman. Last time out he had 13 points. The shot by Curry, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Warriors leading by 4. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sabonis inside. He's covered by Wiseman.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. There's the pass to LeVert. And the wide-open shot from Warren, and the 3-ball is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
LeVert against Thompson. Passes it to Wiggins. Ring shot on the way. Again, Golden State.
Man, such a great scorer already. Wiggins, boy, still trying to blow out the rest of his game. Increased production across the board. I think it's just a matter of time with this guy.
And he comes up with the deuce. Warren's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiseman. Throws up, and Green slams it in.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Curry against Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Dallas. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Warren.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Shoots it up. Here's Sabonis. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Wiseman finds Wiggins. Shoots from 12. Duarte grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6. To the paint, here's Warren. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Brogdon. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. LeVert with the wide open look. No good on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Inside, here's Warren, and Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Gary Payton is checked in for Wiggins. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Turner. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Curry kicks to Payton. Wiseman the pass to Payton. There's the drive. Outside for Curry. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 11. Outside, Lamb. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sabonis trying to get open. Brissett, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Down low, here's Green. Over Sabonis. And it's Green missing. Green's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the inside. The shot by Turner, no good. The Warriors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Back to Thompson from downtown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. McConnell passes to Lamb. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And finished off by Wiseman.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's McConnell following the score by Golden State. 13 feet away. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Lamb. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the pass to Turner. McConnell with it. Wiseman picks him up. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by McConnell.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
And here is Curry. 32 points for him last game against Philadelphia. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Sabonis. And then for Golden State. Porter's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Now, here's Poole. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Payton kicks to Kuminga. There's the dish to Porter. Pulls up on the wing. That shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Indiana. And the Warriors miss again.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
McConnell passes to Lamb. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the middle. Here's Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here's Turner. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Indiana shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting two.
That's good from Craig. And he makes both free throws. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low, Turner with the steal. McConnell scanning the floor. Out to Lamb. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Craig. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Poole. Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness where they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. He is all hustle.
An undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's Turner. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Brissett in the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Lamb. The second chance effort. Shoots over Kuminga. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
First one falls for him. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And stolen by McConnell. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. When you've been part of one, as he was with Connecticut, it's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won it in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament. I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
Now, here's Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Poole bounce pass. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Lamb, and it's sent back by Turner. Outside Lamb. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Lamb's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers. Wiggins surveying the floor. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Iguodala against Craig. Passes it to Turner. Over Wiggins. And that one hits back iron. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Kuminga kicks to Iguodala. Now Porter, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Left side, Lamb. Pass to Turner. Let's go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Turner's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Pacers. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Kuminga. Right side, Porter. And here's Iguodala outside. Craig pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Brogdon with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Brogdon the pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Poole finds Wiggins. Shoots over Warren, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The main area of emphasis for Wiggins moving forward has to keep knocking it down from the mid-range.
Pacers trail by 3. Timeout called the Pacers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. The pass to LeVert. Here's Duarte. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Brogdon against Curry. Pass to Porter. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Brogdon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. LeVert against Thompson. Puts it up from 12, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. LeVert's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Brogdon against Curry. Pass to Green. Here's Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And it's Porter heading it to go.
And the revved up motor on display for Porter, getting after it on the offensive boards.
Thompson against LeVert. Over Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's LeVert. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Curry. He gets that one. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's LeVert. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry against Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Brogdon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Curry looking around. Inside, stolen by Warren. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. He kicks it to Warren. Turner trying to free himself up. Warren, good. Warren's got 7 points.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 7. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Warren. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins outside. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Curry on the foul. And the Warriors lead by 2.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Brissett comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And then for Golden State, Wiseman comes in for Porter. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Duarte. A 29-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
The Warriors leading, and amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
LeVert with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Curry against McConnell. And Wiseman sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Curry kicks to Thompson. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Wiseman sends it back.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
It's good.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Drives to the hoop. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McConnell. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Thompson. 29 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. .55 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Payton outside. Kicks to Thompson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Thompson's got 13.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. And here is Lamb. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Payton dishes to Green. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Kuminga. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The pass to Wiseman with 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the board, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Golden State looking at who they've got. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Passes it to Wiggins. Wiseman up top, defended by Sabonis. Nice shot by Thompson.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Over Thompson. And it's LeVert missing. Warriors leading by 4. And Curry, here we go. The rebound by Brogdon. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
To the inside and finished off by Wiseman.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
"90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Duarte. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeVert. Thompson with the block.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Green. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 18 points for Klay Thompson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
LeVert and Wiseman sends it back.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Green finds Curry. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon looking it over. Back to Sabonis. The pass to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. The shot no good by Duarte. And it's the Warriors' ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. And it's Wiggins missing. Pacers trail by 10.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Now here's Green. For 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 14 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Passes to Brogdon. Back to LeVert. And they'll get another chance. Warren the pass to Brogdon. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 9 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Warriors.
Thompson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it. And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Chalk up 2 there. LeVert's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Curry against Brogdon. Curry passes to Wiseman. Thompson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck. Pacers trail by 13. Brogdon outside. Warren on the wing. Goes back up. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Curry attacking. Wiggins from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for LeVert. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. Thompson against McConnell. Out to Turner. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson outside. Pass to Porter. Wiggins with it. Five to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it back. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell passes to Turner.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
That's good from Turner.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Porter, and it's Payton in for Klay Thompson. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 15. To the wing on the left. Payton left side. Curry passes to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Iguodala, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 17-point game. Brogdon the pass to Brissett. Kept alive. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Down low, here's Wiggins. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Lamb passes to Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 7 points.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Iguodala outside. Payton in the corner. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's McConnell. Wiggins with some nice D.
Hey, yo, get on step.
Curry against Brogdon. Iguodala outside. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. He kicks it to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. That shot misses. Pacers trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside Curry. The baseline J. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. He's got 16.
Quite simply, Stephen Curry is the best jump shooter in the history of our great game. And I don't know if it's even a debate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Curry. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Sabonis. Over Wiseman. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Warriors leading by 20. He had stolen by Lamb. Into the lane. Wiggins with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And Sabonis drops them both.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch four. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's McConnell. The Warriors making the shot. Sabonis kicks to Lamb. Back to Sabonis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. They get it back. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pacers trail by 18. Now the pass to Sabonis. Over Green. And the shot is long. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Driving the lane. Poole, the pass to Payton. Kicks it to Green. Here's Poole. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. McConnell finds Turner. So we've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's McConnell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Now, Wiggins. He's got 19. Passes it to Poole. Payton in the corner. Over Lamb. Off target.
And you know, when Lamb plays with effort on this end, he makes an impact.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors leading by 17, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Indiana, Turner and Sabonis playing inside. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's Duarte in at the 3. And Indiana shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Sabonis inside. Covered by Wiggins. The Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Poole, the pass to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Karis LeVert's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. The Warriors also with a sub. Porter's checked in. Pacers trail by 17. McConnell with it. Pass to Duarte. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, here's Poole. He's covered by McConnell. That one drops for him. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Warriors leading by 17. And here is Poole. Here's Kuminga. Inside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. McConnell passes to LeVert. Back to McConnell. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Hey, yo, right here.
Green kicks to Poole. Over to the wing. Kuminga the pass to Green. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Payton. To the inside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Warren's checked in for the Pacers. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. McConnell passes to Warren. Indiana again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Now Payton, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Thompson dishes to Porter. He kicks it to Kuminga. Payton passes to Green. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Come on.
Unable to get that one. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Duarte. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. It's good. Now here's Thompson. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Wiseman comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Stephen Curry subbed in for Kuminga. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 19 points. Thompson outside. Payton right side. LeVert grabs the miss. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Warren kicks to LeVert. To the right side. Here's McConnell. Warriors with the rebound. Payton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Pacers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Indiana on D, trailing by 19. Pass to Payton. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got 22.
And when Thompson gets in a groove, it lifts this whole team. Great to see him shining like this on offense.
Here's Brogdon. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 21. Thompson dishes to Green. Over Warren. Another shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
That's good from Payton. The Pacers shooting just 31% in the game. Now Brogdon. And the pass to LeVert. Brogdon outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Warren. Warriors with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Green finds Curry. Shoots over Brogdon. They get it back. Thompson outside. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. The ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Shooting three.
And he can't get the first one.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Curry. Fires from the wing. And finished off by Wiseman.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Down low, here's Warren. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And so here is Indiana. And it's LeVert missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Brogdon. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. LeVert with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeVert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Those three-pointers off the mark. Pacers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Duarte, covered by Wiggins. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. And no good. Great D that time from LeVert. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Offensive rebound. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack him.
And, Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Two.
The first one falls. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Here's LeVert after the Warriors pick up 3. Passes it to Brogdon, and Wiseman comes to help. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and a little luck that time, but it drops. 12 points for Sabonis.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Brogdon against Curry. Inside, it's tipped. Fast break, here comes Indiana. Brogdon leading the charge. He can't get that one. Warriors leading by 21 to the inside. Here's Wiseman. And here's LeVert. For the 3. Here's Turner. Pass to LeVert. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wiggins drives in.
Using those long gazelle-like strides, Wiggins beats everybody to the punch. They have to foul him to stop him.
Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
That one is off.
You know, there's no question the talent is there for Wiggins. It's obvious, but can he take that next leap forward and become a superstar? He may be destined to be a good second star on the team and maybe not the leading guy.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Wiseman. Looney comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Payton. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the second free throw, good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Sabonis kicks to Stevenson. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers.
For James Wiseman,
he came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Lamb, good.
A quality shooter from there. Lamb is a natural scorer. I mean, very active on offense.
Here's Poole. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Clay. Tonight's passing was special. It looked like everybody was getting touches. How selfless is this team right now?
Well, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us champions. It's all about sharing the ball. That's when basketball is beautiful. That's when we look our best. And, tonight was a testament to that.
You had heads swiveling all night, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.